I think staying poised. I mean, they hit a big shot. That three that they hit at the end of the shot clock was a big shot. Just staying poised. We're really confident in our offense. I think that's something we couldn't say early in the season. We're a little bit less poised, I guess, towards the end of the season. But now we're so confident. We're confident in everyone. And just having that confidence and that poise, having the older group, having veterans out there, we just know we can grind it out and get the win.
All right.
You talked about having more poise now than you did earlier in the season, and what do you think has kind of led to that switch and being able to better close out these games?
I think just confidence, overall confidence. I mean, we were shooting the ball a lot better than we had early in the season. Scotty, we have the best player in the country, so we have a lot of trust in him, a lot of faith in him. Just having Rodney on the court has a big difference, and just making our free throws. I think that's changed the game for us as well. All five guys on the court, regardless of the position, Q is hitting his free throws. So when that's happening, I mean, going down the stretch, we're as confident as we can be.
Robbie?
Liam finally scored on that nice finger roll that Vogels put in. I guess jokes aside, like he had 4 blocks. So what does having him back, even though he's maybe not knocked all the rust off yet, what does having him in the paint do for you guys?
It's just crazy. I mean, you think a guard is getting by him, you think, oh, he got a layup, but then here Liam comes out of nowhere, it seems like, and just grabs it. So it's just a different presence that we have. Q is another good shot blocker, but having Liam is just a totally different presence on defense. I mean, I told him at halftime, man, once you see one go down, once a layup or anything, once you see one go down, I think it'll change everything up for you. Just getting your confidence back, getting your rhythm. So it was good to see him get his first point here.
Sam?
Hey Jordan, obviously big win for you guys against LSU, and then now being able to repeat that here at home, protecting the home court. Like, how does that kind of help your locker room, and just kind of looking forward then to Tennessee, how big of a game that's going to be going down the stretch? You guys excited for that at all? Like, how's the locker room feeling about that challenge?
For sure. 2 games ago, Coach Stack, after Kentucky lost, Coach Stackhouse told us we'll right this ship if we win 3 games in a row. And so I think we got these 2 down, and I think just going to Tennessee, I think it's a perfect game to go win that 3rd one and try to get back on the trajectory that we need to be on. Like I told the guys just now, probably 5 minutes ago, I haven't beat these guys yet. I want this game better than anyone else. This is a rivalry game for us, but we haven't beat them yet, so I really want this game.
All right.
It looked like you were kind of throwing out a lot of different defensive looks at Missouri. What do you think was so effective about the defense?
I think just our versatility. Regardless of Rodney's size, he can guard anyone on the court. Scotty can guard anyone on the court. So we just throw through different looks at them, just kind of break the monotony up of the game. That they kind of got in a rhythm late in the second half. They hit some shots. They hadn't really made any threes the whole game, but they hit a couple late. So just trying to break that up in the game and just show them different looks.
Jordan, I think that's it. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
To start us off, that was all the questions.
No, man, I thought that was a gutsy win for our guys. Really starting to build a little bit of momentum. Tough team to play. Kwanzaa, the team really represents who he is. I mean, he's a scrapper, hard-nosed team. He shuffled guys in and out. Really tough to get a good rhythm in that game. But I thought we did a good job of just working the game. They made a big run there at the end to get the lead or to get close, and then we just found a way to stretch it out again. Those last 7 minutes, it just became a 7-minute game. That's what we talked about in the huddle, and I thought the guys did a good job of closing it out, making free throws, and making plays that we needed to make down the stretch.
Sam, go ahead.
Yeah, Zach, just kind of overall thoughts on the defensive effort. Obviously, you guys finishing. Kind of what kind of flipped the switch there in those last few minutes that how do you feel about all that stuff?
Yeah, man, the zone was working a little bit on us, but they just got a couple of late shots. I think Caleb Brown made a couple shots there, kind of Hail Mary shots after we played really good defense in the zone. And, then in the last time out, I was just asking guys, what you want? They wanted to go 5, and they wanted to play man. They were hurting us a little bit, getting down to the paint. Their guards was getting in and scoring over us a little bit, so we went to the zone, kind of, stalled them out a little bit. But at the end, they just took the challenge. Our guys just individually stepped up and said, we're going to man up, and that was the difference in the game, them coming out and really competing and taking that challenge there in those last 3 or 4 minutes.
Go ahead, Arya.
Earlier in the season, it seemed like there was a lot of times
Well, I just think their efforts. I mean, I think we're doing some of the same things. We're a little bit stronger. We're a little bit focused. But again, I thought we've had some games early in the year that slipped by. We didn't get open. The Tennessee game still, sits in my mind. Just having an opportunity there, not the little details of not getting open and having those late turnovers. We're doing a better job of that. We went back and after that game, put in a couple more, just late game inbound plays to get the ball into our free throw shooters. So not only did our guys get better, we got better at making sure that we have them prepared to execute those situations later in games, and I think they're doing a good job of doing it. But I thought, we just competed. We rebounded the ball well tonight. Q had a double-double. Jordan had a double-double, had 10, defensive rebounds. Miles had, I think Rodney had, 6 defensive rebounds. Our guards getting back in and helping like that. That's where the game was won.
So in 11 minutes, Liam had 4 blocks, and I think he was erasing some of these shots. Are you starting to see, I guess the offense isn't coming up, are you starting to see him settle in, especially defensively?
Yeah, he's just speeding. On offense, he's just speeding himself up a little bit too much. Just got to, calm down a little bit. He's a good offensive player, really skilled. So it's just about us, getting him some opportunities. I thought that it would have been a nice one for him to see it go in, a little drop off that Jordan had there at the end. But you don't throw the ball at an 8-footer's foot, there at the end. But again, that'll come. But the fact that he's, protecting the rim, he got to stay down a little bit. Got to figure out some of those just using his size and using his length. Because guys are going to try to get him up because they know he has the ability to block shots. So those are things that we'll continue to work on, just knock the rust off a little bit. But it was good to get him out there for those minutes today. And again, Quentin, it's still hard to keep him off the floor with all the good things he's doing now. He's knocking down his free throws, so he has, it's good. He works his butt off. He's been working his butt off at the foul line, staying extra in practice. Getting there early, working on his free throws, and it's proving good for him in the games.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have won 2 in a row, and it feels like this upcoming game at UT is a really big one for you guys, both in terms of postseason possibilities for this season, and playing your rival. How big of a game is this, and what are your early thoughts on what's going to take to win that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big game. We talked about it before. I mean, it was like, winning 3 games in a row really changes everything for you. And I mean, we got an opportunity to do that on the road with a team that, we felt like we really kicked ourselves after that game. Looking back, felt like we had some opportunities. So I think our guys are they're a little upset. They're ready to try to prove a point. Now now that we're kind of whole. Got Rodney. We didn't have Rodney in that last game. So I think this is just a good momentum game for us going into that. This is a tough game to play. I mean, again, like I said, I think this is a great. Kind of precursor to this game. I mean, because that's how it's going to be, that same type of grinding game that we had that we played tonight, and in a more hostile environment. So, but I think our guys are prepared for it, and they're ready for the challenge.
Thanks. Enjoy the win.
Okay, appreciate you guys.